don't know quite how we're going to follow that last act.
A serious one.
No, put a dress on.
Maybe later.
So, no, it's not a serious one. It was really...
It's very serious. Poetry is very serious. We're very serious about our craft, which is why we formed a new writing guild called the Bad Poet Society.
Yeah.
Bad standing for an acronym, something I haven't thought of yet. Really very good.
Bohemian and daring.
Exactly. The Bad Poetry Society. Yeah, sorry. Do you want
No,
to
no. Go on.
Okay, I'm taking over. Yeah, don't mind me. You're probably sick of my voice anyway. Basically, we want to start from the beginning, basically, of our careers. You know, we want to kind of go back in time to when we were at our rawest and just exploring the garden of poetry, going down the lane, and taking our first fruits of our labours. So this is kind of us back in time. But
Yeah, so these are the embarrassing poems we wrote in our youth.
I'm not embarrassed. Very embarrassed. Yeah, sorry.
But we're not reading our own.
No.
We're going to use pseudonyms, and it's up to you to decide in your own time which poem you think belongs to which poet.
Oh, that's good.
My first one.
Okay, so without further ado.
Alright. So my poem is written by Band-Aid for a Broken Soul, age 16. It's entitled A White A4 Lined Paper Christmas. So topical. Seasonal, I should say. Okay. Do they know it's Christmas? Do we know it's Christmas? Do I know it's Christmas? How can any teenager know it's Christmas anymore? I sit thinking, flashback to when I was at my parents' evening. It'd be a crime for him not to gain an A star. If anyone gets an A star, it will be him. I'm expecting no less than an A star. Is A star the longest and hardest sounding letter on the face of the planet? Am I really A star? Or a mere imperfect platonic reflection? What if I get only B, C, or D failure grades? What will my teachers think? What am I going to do? The stress builds as I sit, my fingers on my temples. Thump, thump, thump. I revised hard, enforced motivation and pressure, thrown completely on top of me by my teachers. My mind is a palette of facts and figures. How can Christmas be enjoyed when I endure biting my nails continually and thinking and revising and working toward my mock exams? Stress, my king. Stop pressurizing me! It makes me want to scream! So I tell you this Christmas. Spare a thought. For every teenager worrying, quivering, and ruining their Christmas over exams, spare a thought for all the unbearable stress. Heal the world. Help us know it's Christmas time.
Well on that.
I wanted to read the poem. Okay. This poem is called Petals, and it's by Teenage Dirtbag, also age 16. I picked a rose, a childhood play. You picked my heart and threw it away. You left, and I hate that I care. And so I stand in this crowded place without your love to keep me safe. You're gone, and I hate that I care. Lost in feeling, there's no meaning. Your presence surrounds me, your voice echoes round me. I almost forgot that you love me not. I still miss you. Crocodile tears that you cried for me. I love that you tried. Do you care at all? I still hate you.
Good break-up poetry. That's brilliant. That was brilliant.
This one is titled A Tree by a prepubescent eco-warrior aged 8. A tree has powerful arms, covered in leaves like green raindrops. It stands so majestically, its raindrop arms spread out. It stands like a king, roots spread out like toes. It's huge, ancient king with brown bark, like a robe around its gigantic trunk. Its canopy, a mass of colour, of brown and green. Its roots suck up nutrients like a huge, powerful vacuum cleaner. Its beautiful canopy spreads out. It's so tall, it took years to grow. Let's not kill trees.
Right, our next poem is by Simple Mind, aged 12, and it's titled Myself. I like the countryside, not the town. There's too many cars. I want to frown. I like my school, but not my homework. It takes so long. No time for myself. That's what's wrong. I like myself, but not all the time. Life goes on. Not always good, not always bad. And in some ways, I'm glad.
Unfortunately, our final poem of the evening was written by truly, madly, deeply confused. Age 19, and it's titled She Waits with Bated Breath. I think it's only appropriate that I read this to someone, so this is for you. She waits with bated breath for someone to take hold of her, love her, tell her she's real, not just a shadow, someone else's reflection. I sit in the warmth of my room and paint you. Cry tears for you. They fall unnoticed. They don't water your heart. It's lonely in here, but safe. Maybe I should write you a letter, engage with you in some way. What way? What would I say? I have nothing to say. Only myself to give. Whatever that means. I'm sorry that I withdraw and teach you the art of loneliness, detachment. I'm sorry that though you reach out to me, I cannot seem to take your hand.
No.